Benny boy! What's happening?
You're a small Asian man over here.
You're all covered up like Kenny from South Park.
I didn't recognize you.
What are you talking about?
God, you just look like, I thought it was an Asian dude over here.
I am an Asian dude. What are you talking about?
I don't know,
How
just
do you not recognize me?
your outfit, I don't know. It's
What's the matter with me? This is
like an Asian father.
it's a pullover I got at Bayonet
That's the one that looked like I had when I first played in it.
for shooting like shit. They gave this to me. They're like, you played so bad, we're gonna give you a pullover so you don't cry all the way home.
Yeah, but that thing's awesome.
Huh?
It's awesome, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is nice, dude. I really like it.
I lost mine.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. I don't know where it went.
Yeah.
Might be in my ex's car.
Uh oh.
Who knows?
Her new boyfriend's wearing it right now.
No, it wouldn't fit him.
Is it too small?
It probably would be.
All right. How'd you shoot this morning?
I just joined them for like from hole 6 to 10.
Yeah?
I think I was one over.
Uh huh. I just got here. What's the over under on John being late?
12:45 or 1 o'clock.
Well, he said 1 o'clock, but you know John time.
He said should be there at 12:45.
Yeah, should is the key word there. You can put that in parentheses and underline it.
Yeah,
and
we
tell
all,
us
we all
what-
know you should be here.
Yeah,
That's-
exactly. Yeah. Agreed.
Oh, it was a disaster for Ethan yesterday.
Was it?
We went back, so you know how we went back on the front?
Yeah.
We played 2 holes. I beat him with a par on the first one.
Okay.
And then on 2,
I'm live, so don't say anything salacious. That's gonna get you in trouble. All right?
oh, okay, yeah.
Okay.
On 2, I was pins like front right,
Uh huh.
and I was right fringe,
Uh huh.
kind of where that drain is.
Uh huh.
I nailed an eagle putt from right there.
On 2
Yeah,
or 13?
2.
Oh, I thought it was 13. You
No,
usually-
I also, so the previous 9, I made eagle on 13.
What?
But we played again, and we only played 2 holes, and
Yeah.
on 2 I eagled on him again.
Jesus Christ. Well, good. It's a good thing you got him out with them because you haven't eagled one in like 8 months, so that means you're done for your.
That's an anomaly,
Yeah, it's an
Just like- just like a 9.
By the way, I'm gathering intel on Benny boy.
Yeah?
Yep, I already talked to him.
What'd he say?
He says he feels.
Threatened.
No, he says he feels like he got hustled.
No way.
That's what he said. Just telling you.
You know, people just need to sharpen up their skills, Mike.
That's what I say. That's exactly what I say. You know what's nice is that it's good to know that I put you in the same position you keep putting me in all the time, where I have to defend why I give strokes and why I don't give strokes. And so that was great yesterday. You were up against the wall.
I still think I'm a fair guy.
You bullshit.
What do you mean? I gave Ethan 15. You said you'd only give him 10.
Well, that's your. You know, you guys are.
It evens out. I give some people a good amount. and
You
some
guys are
people-
tighter. Well, how many did we give them the first time? I think we gave them like every
gave 'em
hole
18.
except the par 3s, right?
Then we gave. Well, I think it was just stroke play. Did we match play with him?
Yeah, and I think we gave them every hole except the what's it called? The
Yeah.
par 3s. And then the next time we played, we didn't give them 2 par 4s, 8 and 10. Remember?
Yeah.
We played twice. Yeah, because I saw his game was better than I thought.
Yeah. I just don't give him 8 and 4, and then I don't give him 10 and 14. Or no, I don't give him 10, 14 and 18.
You know what? That was the root of my rant at McClure, was that I think people should, you know, nobody's stopping anybody from grabbing a fucking putter and putting in the living room. So stop showing up and expecting gifts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Stand up for yourself. Take some accountability.
I thought
Tired
it
of
was
this
interesting how
nonsense.
like a scratch player ain't gonna. If a guy's playing, if a guy is like that's like right around even par playing against a guy that shoots like 5 under on the regular for sure,
Right,
that scratch player isn't gonna ask that player for strokes.
right. I don't ask Trevor for strokes, right?
But it's like it's kind of like unspoken, like why like I feel like it's just a given for scratch players that we just don't play for strokes.
Yeah, I would agree.
But then when it's the opposite, when you're playing with someone who shoots higher,
Yeah.
then they ask for strokes.
Uh-huh. So you're saying that they should ask for strokes or they shouldn't?
I mean, if everything is supposed to line up, they shouldn't ask for strokes.
I mean, they should, but they should be...
So I guess it goes back to the Trevor example where you say you don't ask Trevor for strokes.
Yeah, I don't ask him for strokes. I man up and I say, fuck it, I'm going to take the beating. He's doing me a favor.
So it's like the same thing. John shouldn't be asking you for strokes. It would be the same principle.
Yeah. You know what? He's not going to get any today because you're playing. He says anytime you play, he won't get strokes, which is great, right? I think he's kind of at that point, though. He's pretty sharp now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was just gonna play match play today.
Fuck that.
Well, that's what that is. You guys can discuss your strokes if you want.
Okay. Well, that's kind of gay. What's up with that?
I'm not mentally in it enough for strokes.
Yeah, that's where my whole rant came from, was that I'm driving over there. You know what I mean? I got my ass whipped on the first day. I'm paying the price.
I think it was a little bit added on, like you got your ass whipped, and that's where you're letting out your frustration a little bit.
Well, I think it's more personal than it's not about golf. It's about the appreciation of playing with certain players. Like, I don't complain to Trevor. I don't complain with guys that are way better than me. I just man up and I say I'm thankful that they're playing with me. Right? Because they shouldn't be playing with me. It's a waste of their time.
I think it's because it's kind of like, because you believe in yourself to have the ability to go out there and beat Trevor. Because why else would you play with him, right?
Because I want to learn.
I mean, it's like...
I don't think I'm going to beat him. I just want to learn from him. I want to see what he does. And I think
when
awesome.
you're teeing off, you're not going in with the thought process of, I'm going to lose to this guy.
No, I mean, I'm neutral. I don't really think anything. I'm optimistic and I think I can beat him, but I know in reality his skill set is so good that there's not much
so
I
when
can
you
do.
like, if you go into a tournament, you're not thinking of winning it?
No. I'm thinking of learning, taking it as a learning process. Like the city amateur, if I make the cut, I'm happy. I want to be top 10. My goal is now top 10.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
'Cause when I go into a tournament, I know the chances of me winning aren't that good, but
Right.
I know I have it in me to shoot
Oh, I do too, right.
like
I
two
see what
stellar
you're saying.
days to win.
Right.
So
I would agree with that. Yeah. I mean, is it realistic?
maybe not,
No.
but
Right.
that's what I'm going in with.
Yeah. I'm
I'm gonna do whatever I can to make like as good of a chance as I have.
I'm preparing myself to make cuts. I want to make cuts. You know what I mean? The more cuts you make, if you make 80% of cuts, you're gonna be fine.
Okay, but where I'm getting to is like
Okay.
the guys that ask for strokes
Yeah.
are just kind of accepting that like this is how they're gonna play.
Exactly. I would agree with that.
There
Yeah.
you go. Yeah.
Yeah. I would agree with that 100%. Is if you give them 8, then they're gonna shoot right around 8. If you give them 12, they're gonna shoot right around 12. It's just.
They're just not pushing themselves.
And I would say it's not necessarily golfers, it's everybody. I mean, if you're given a certain amount, then you'll live within that amount. If I give you a certain amount of money and I go to Disneyland, I'll give you $120, you'll make it work. You'll make $120 work. If I give you 40, you're going to be happy with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You live with whatever you're given.
You need a little like, what is it, like something like pushing you.
You need a rub. Everybody needs a rub. You need something that kind of irritates you, and if I give you
like
too
an
much,
itch or I don't know, like something.
Yeah. And yeah, you may not be
I think it's just like a kick in the ass. I think.
exactly. And if we need that kick in the ass, because if you live too comfortably, then you take it for granted. I'm right now taking it for granted. My bills aren't high. I'm not really pushing myself, I've noticed, aside from auditions and whatever.
You're relaxed.
But I'm very relaxed and I'm becoming stagnant, and I don't want to become stagnant. So I have to make myself uncomfortable somehow. You feel?
I feel.
Yeah. So that's kind of why the McClure Cup, I know I'm going to play like shit. But I did shoot in the 70s. Dude, the guy I was playing with, he started off